Hello, everybody. Today I'm going to try something different because I've been doing this a lot lately, and so I have nothing to stream. So I'm actually going to try streaming this, which is Final Fantasy XIV Roleplay. I don't know if this is going to go well at all. It might not, but we're doing a test run today. You can see some people over here getting ready to roleplay with us. But I have a special guest today. Stanzy is here with me. If you want to say hi.
Hello, all.
So, he's going to be helping me out what we're going to do, because the way Final Fantasy works, it doesn't work like GTA or anything like that. We type everything because we're embarrassed by our own voices. So we're just going to type everything. But when we type, me and Stanzy are going to act out all of the players. So whoever comes in after us two, we're going to have to assign voices to. And I expect funny voices, Stanzy.
Oh, phooey! On you.
So we're going to try and make it interesting. I don't know if this is going to work, but I figured this is a good testing ground because nothing serious is happening. We are very old school RPers. We actually started RPing in Final Fantasy when it launched back in 2013. But I haven't played in like 3 years, so I still want to give this a go. Just getting back into it, getting back on the wagon. So there's a lot of backstory. I will explain the backstory as we talk about things that the audience would need to know. Because this story is now in 2 distinct parts, which is pre me quitting and then pre and post me quitting. So it's like book 1, book 2. So we're in book 2. So I'll have to explain book 1 as we go. There's Dave right there. He's sweeping up, he's trying to make it clean for the stream. Okay, hold on. I lost what I was doing. Okay, so here goes nothing, honestly. I'm gonna start it. For backstory, Army has been in Ishgard, traveling around for the last 3 years, and she was a part of a guild called the free company called the Nightblades, but they broke up after Alamigo Stormblood, because that was the whole goal of our leader. So, hold on a second. Hey,
The entire goal of the leader was to do our best to expel the Guardians.
From Alamigo. Hey, Stanzy, can you hear the music on the stream? The Final Fantasy music?
Very faintly.
Okay, so it's there. All right, I'm gonna turn it up a little bit. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. And turn it up a little bit. Okay. So I don't want it to be too loud because we're going to be talking over it. Yeah.
I muted my my actual sound in Final Fantasy, so I would be able to hear everything.
Okay, so you're upstairs. Anyway, Army disappeared for 3 years. Everybody kind of scattered to the winds because most of us quit around that time. So we had it so our characters scattered to the winds. Well, Army just came back recently to help Stanzy with some thugs who were chasing her. And Stanzy doesn't know why they're chasing her. And Army reappeared magically, as if by magic, to help out Stanzy. So then I had to go away for 2 weeks, so Army fucked off back to Ishgard while I was dealing with family stuff. But now I'm back, and that means Army is back. So let's do this. Hey, Stanzy, can you tell the others that we have started? If you don't mind.
I do not mind at all.
Because I'm blocking FC chat. Y'all can't see what goes on in there. It's nuts. Nuts. Okay, so here I am. I'm walking. Now I gotta type. So I'll be pretty silent when I do all this typing crap, but it's fine. It's fine. Yeah, like, just be like, we're starting. Come in when you feel like. Yeah, so... Ami walks in. Oh, wait. I gotta do this. I haven't played this game in a while. You have to forgive me for not knowing everything. By the way, my RP is shit, so... Okay, so I'm gonna narrate, alright? Alright. Ami Eliando walks in, and yo, look at all those typos! Okay. Ami Eliando walks in and up the stairs. Having been gone for a while, she's unsure where Stanzi would be, but eventually she makes her way up the stairs to see her friend. And now I'm just standing here. Look at my outfit, though. Isn't it cute? Look at cute. That's a cute outfit. That's cute outfit. I'm trying to get everybody back together because a lot of people are coming back for that one expansion. Edgewalker. So I'm trying to get people back for Edgewalker, and so I'm trying to get everybody to like roleplay again. Really want. I'm just checking Discord to see what's going on. I feel like Army's gonna like, I don't know. Well, I want to know how Stanzi's reaction is when he finds out that Army was hanging out with Sindel, who is her ex-boyfriend. All right, Stanzi, you got to read this.
I'm aware. Stanzi turns a page in her book. Ears twitching in the sound of footsteps. She looks up and raises an eyebrow. You show up again. Out of the blue.
Do you want me to do all the narrating and you can just do the voice work? That would make sense, right? Does that sound good?
Yeah, that'll work fine.
I'll do that. I'll do all the narrating and you can just be the voice. That'll be less confusing.
Gotcha.
Okay. Oh, I don't know how to respond to this. I promised I would come back. I'm not going to let you deal with everything by yourself. So, Stanzi was like, you showed up again out of the blue. And Army's like, I promised I'd come back. Army disappeared. And so some people are a little sensitive to the fact that she just dropped off the radar. I wonder, the guild leader, his name is, or the free company leader, his name is Elion. He also dropped off the face of the map. I wonder how people would react to him. I'm interested in seeing when he starts. Oh, I guess I can do, you want me to do Dave? Or do you want to do Dave?
Sure. I don't really care. Do you want to do him?
I guess I can do him. I expect a super scientisty voice coming out of you for Sibin, though. Okay.
All right.
Davelis Lental. Now, where to place this sticky ball? Someone there? I'm gonna move this up.
Is he placing a stink bomb in the house?
Oh, it says stink! I said sticky. Let me try that again. Now where to place the stink bomb?
Yep.
Someone there? That's better. That's better. Oh. Oh, Kalani's here. Kalani's here. Do you want to do Kalani?
Yes, I will do Kalani.
Okay.
Hello.
Must always blow things up.
If you are in here, you will be on stream. Just warning you.
Oh no, it's not like I've streamed before.
Yep, you have no choice.
So I
Just,
guess Kalani and Dave have joined us. What we're doing is once we say our characters, we type our characters' line, we're then saying them out loud. But if you guys don't want to do that, me and Constanzi can continue to do that.
Not.
No one on Earth will want to hear this.
That what?
Dave says. No one on Earth will want to hear the shit Dave says out loud. And it's also 1:30 in the morning here.
Okay, so we'll do it. My voice was very deep for you.
Oh, bro.
Kalani, do you want Stanzi to do Kalani?
She can go right ahead.
Alright, awesome.
Because I'm eating food and such, so.
Alrighty.
So don't mind us.
It would be simpler.
All good.
Alright. Stanzi, start it. Oh, I need to change my push to talk. Start at Kalani's line. My push to talk is ruining everything!
I mean, you can just put on voice activation if you really want
Oh,
to.
hell no. See, I'm in the stream talking a lot I'm in the stream talking a lot without Discord.
Fair. Fair enough.
Okay, Stanzi, continue. Start with Kalani's line.
Oh, Jesus Lord in heaven.
Yeah.
Ein Minute bitte. Alright. Kalani, must you always blow things up?
Stanzi, you have your own line. There you go.
I suppose.
Stanzi sets her... Ah! I'll get used to this. Stanzi sets her book to the side and stands up.
And yes, I'm here, Dave, as I have been all day.
Okay, I was under the impression Civet didn't have any guests. You shut up. Guess I'll have to get rid of those stink bombs. Perf-a-derf.
Yes, do. Yeah, Stancy's a little miffed at the world.
He's miffed at everybody.
Yeah,
Wait,
and every person in it.
Does Civet still live here? In this house? Where's Civet?
He's AFK. Doing something else.
To the best of my knowledge, it is Sibin's house, but Stancy's been living in it since he's been to the hell knows all where.
I'll have to ask him.
Or at least keeping an eye on it so she'll be there every couple of days because she does have her house or shop.
Army looks over at Davilis. Stink bombs? Well, how else am I meant to make him stop making a mess around the mansion? Yeah, F7. Stanley sighs.
It is his house. Therefore, he can do as he pleases.
The mansion? Did Elion give Sivin the deed? Army gives Stanzi a confused look. Have you tried cleaning carpets after Sivin blows shit up? Not fun! Dave, I gotta give you a lot of credit. You are a fast typer.
Can assure you I'm
Seriously.
not. He's very good at making bullshit up.
Stanzi blinks.
Yes, I have. I've been the recipient of many of his experiments.
Army laughs. Me too. Remember when he accidentally painted the walls blue?
Oh, yes.
Stanzi, give me your best Kalani.
Kalani. I should be glad I have not yet. That was one of his nicer accidents.
I like how Stanzi gave the character that she is not the sweeter voice, and then gave Stanzi the bitchy voice.
Well, like I said, she's miffed at the world and everyone in it right now, so.
Well, I would prefer he stop trying to blow stuff up inside buildings. Mainly ones that I have to clean. Stanzi chuckles.
At least you'll never be out of a job.
Army scratches her nose. I don't think that's ever gonna happen.
You know, you can make him clean them.
Ha! Yeah, no.
No, not in a million years.
Army laughs and looks over at Stanzi with the comment, "Not in a million years, indeed."
I've banned him from ever attempting.
How the fuck do you spell Davalist? Who knows? We're making this work, guys.
It's right in front.
I know, but I spelled it wrong. I didn't know Davis and Kalani. I didn't know you, Davis and Kalani, still kept in. He's laughing at me at my mistakes on stream. I didn't know how to spell your name, even though it was right in front of me.
Of course he is.
I spelled it wrong twice.
Yeah, I'll be honest, I misspell it a lot as well, because it's just a made up name of bullshit, quite frankly.
There's a reason why Kalani always just calls him Dave, because one, too lazy to type his full name, and two, she don't care.
Well, technically, by all rights and purposes, Stanzi is a nickname.
Her real name is Constanza.
Yes, it's Constanza.
Yeah. Fair.
Which sounds like the bitchiest name in the universe.
Since I thought you were going to see Constantinople.
Well, to be
Actually,
fair,
it's actually Istanbul, not Constantinople. Istanbul, not Constantinople. Will anybody get that? Did I just date myself?
I don't know, did you?
It's Istanbul, not Constantinople, and Istanbul, Constantinople. Why did Constantinople get the works? That's nobody's business but the Turks.
Ah, Animaniacs, so much fun.
I gotta stop talking. I'm trying to type here. Oh.
Yeah, I was like, you've been trying to type that for what, 3 minutes now?
Stanzi, I didn't know you, Davalus, and Kalani still kept in touch. Or is this the first time you've seen them in a while?
Narration?
Sorry, my laptop shut down unexpectedly.
Oh, dude, it did that one again? Okay, never mind. I go.
Stanzi shrugs.
They've been around. Much as I have.
I don't know what that means. Haven't seen most of the company in some time. Folks pop into the mansion at times, but then vanish. So, the mansion's been quiet?
Aye, for some time.
As quiet as it can be with Sibin still around. Yeah, true. Fair, fair. twist. I'm trying to figure out people. I'm
Stanley,
trying to figure out
we all kind of went our separate ways. No reason to not. Yeah, she's trying to be nice about the fact that everybody disappeared and just left her all alone.
I mean, she had Sindel. I'm sorry, I couldn't finish that.
Oh.
No, do not finish that.
It's always a bad omen when Sindel shows up.
I never saw him in RP, so I don't know. Don't know what
Oh,
he's like.
you're in for a treat.
My only experience with Sindel is in Raid. It's actually,
Yeah, it's gonna be great.
that can break down to, dealing with child again.
Oh, yeah. That's his nickname. Dealing with child again. Back in the day, do you guys remember Bryn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so back in the day, his first wife was like constantly like trying to get him off Final Fantasy. So we would call it wife aggro. Oh, he must have wife aggro. He must have wife aggro. I'm gonna start calling Sindel kid aggro.
Just
Aggro.
disappear.
That's what we called it.
Yeah, we called it baby aggro.
Baby aggro. Well, he's like the kid is like 5 or 6 now.
One of our healer Spar has to constantly go deal with his mother, and we call that mother aggro.
Mother aggro. Why does that one sound like the worst one?
Because usually it involves taking her to the bathroom.
Because it kind of is.
Yeah, because it kind of is, because there's a lot of stuff that he has to do because she has really bad Parkinson's disease, so she pretty much can't do anything on her own.
Okay, so.
That's kind of sad, talking about the mansion being empty. It used to be so full of life. She lets out a wistful sigh. I don't know what that would sound like. There you go. Ah, yes. What have you two been doing all these years? Years. It's not years in Final Fantasy, but we're going with it.
Well, I mean, if you want, you can technically say years, because technically, almost all of Shadowbringers has already happened.
That's true. I know that they haven't given us a definitive timeline, so we're just going to be as vague as
20
possible.
Minutes. 20 minutes is the entire shit.
20 minutes.
23 to be precise.
We'll just gloss over how much time has actually passed. We'll just say it's been years.
Well, I mean, if you look at the Warrior of Light in the trailers, he's obviously aged over the years.
That's true, but he also has a real rough life, though.
Hasn't had time to shave in quite some time.
Life like that'll age you, no matter what.
Everybody is still typing because we keep getting distracted by talking about the old RP that we did.
Well, yet again, we've not seen each other in how long, so yeah, there's a lot to catch up on.
It's my turn again. Aside from work, I sometimes deliver whiskey to Elion. Something about import costs being terrible. Also, been raising 2 kids! What?! The player is so surprised!
How's that going?
I had to make Army surprised too. What? Really? You have kids now? Army looks over in surprise.
They're adopted.
Ah, that's nice. It's something I've considered since I can't have my own, but I move around too much, really. Well, one has a chocobo that makes a mess everywhere, and the other tries to turn everything pink. How old are they? Came back from work to see one of my suits bright pink. I want to see Dave wear that suit.
Yeah.
Dave in a maid outfit. What the strangest quest I've heard.
So, for a little bit of backstory, before we quit, Dave was the butler of the mansion. I'm not sure what he has his character doing now. We're trying to find out. Apparently, he's had kids. That's interesting. They're teenagers. Oh, that's awful.
Oh, worse.
Came about 15, 16. Stanzy Snickers.
Pink might look good on you.
Dave scowls. Gonna do that by going rawr, rawr. I can't spell.
You've never been able to spell. I don't know why you're surprised now.
I don't know. I can't. So, a quiet life, raising kids and living out a happily ever after. Ah, that's really nice. It sounds nice. Not really. Look at your own script.
I was going to type like that. Seems a bit stupid to say after that, but
That's bat. That bat is canon. No. Oh no! No, Dave! No! I'm gonna butcher this. What the F? You did that on purpose! Vate! Is this French?
yes.
Okay.
Yes, that would be French.
Okay, Vate!
French
Vate!
French swear words.
Vate faire votre. How'd I do?
You should see my. You should see my. I
Autre.
don't fucking know. I don't know how to spell. I just look on Google.
What does it mean?
Go fuck yourself.
I gotta say that in D Royce. Hold on. Vate faire votre.
You should see one of my other characters who speaks in a full-on Scottish accent. And I even type it that way, so you have no idea what the fuck I was saying.
God.
Oh my god, if you tried to type Dave in a Scottish
Honey,
accent,
She
I would have to try to do it. Badly.
Oh my god, actually do like oh my god, like Scottish Twitter. Oh my god.
Yes.
Have you ever tried that
I
one?
love Scottish Twitter.
Okay, back on subject. Kalani. She tends to do the same to me and then use them herself since I refuse to wear pink and she knows it. Kalani, that's rude, Dave.
And? I don't know if that's spelled right, everybody, but this is what we're going with. Tansy chokes, obviously holding back laughter.
Actually, you did very well.
Yay!
Join, I'm sorry, goodbye.
I think Daedalus would look good in any color, really.
I think we confused Ansem because of people in Discord.
Yeah.
It says streaming! I'll set up...
He's not used to anyone being in Discord at all, apart from
Yeah, he's not used to people being in
I'll-
this Discord.
I'll make an RP channel as to not confuse people. Well, I can't, but I'll have Elion do it.
It will be made.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Dave could make channels. I'm not sure.
Oh, can he? I don't know. I know I
No,
can't.
I don't know.
Yeah, see? I don't know.
I know Elle can, obviously.
I tried to do the rolls today and I couldn't do that, so I had to wait for Elle to come on lunch. Now everybody's pink nerds. Hee hee.
I know this.
Oh, Lord.
But that's the color you picked. Yeah, that's Dave's one of his alts that he has. She speaks like that, by the way. If you can make sense of any of that.
You know, I would have such a hard time. So, what have you two been doing? Yes, Stancy. You explain first. Please.
Why?
Getting into trouble.
Stancy has no. Remember, Stancy has her rule. Nope. You tell me nothing, and I tell you nothing, and never the twain shall meet, and you. Nope. Nope.
Alright, I'll talk some more about backstory while Stancy is typing. So, Stancy was a...
Yeah, I'm not the fastest typer.
Stancy was mostly a secretary for the Nightblades, but once the Nightblades disbanded, she had to figure out something else to do. She's always ran an herb shop. That's like her gig. She has a... What the F? Laptop. I hate you.
Apothecary.
Yeah, she's always had that, And
would really use a skill checker.
The site that, the one apothecary, the one job that everybody was asking for, and then Yoshida's like, "Hey, here's Sage."
yeah, everybody wanted like alchemist or whatever.
I wanted it as healer, just so Dave had an excuse to throw bottles of tea at people.
That would be amazing.
As I said, everybody's like, "It's gonna be apothecary." Hey, here's Sage. By the way, it's a job from Charlia.
In other words, no. Sorry. No, not happening.
So, my laptop has decided it does not like me today. So I am doing my best here because it keeps shutting down, so it makes it really hard for me. Anyway, Stanzi was the secretary. She also ran an apothecary shop. Then, after she also had wow, Stanzi had a lot of jobs. She was a secret author. Do you remember that?
Seriously, how the fuck?
Yeah.
When the fuck did she ever sleep?
Yeah, she was like a secret author.
Yes, I remember that one.
Then she also translated stuff. Well, once everybody left, she just got into the apothecary and translating business. I'll let Stanzi decide if she still wants to be the author. Oh, I have a story about that. I'm not on Discord, by the way, when I tell this story. Vanessa. Or Stanzi, sorry. Can you hear me? So
okay.
apparently, I'm not on Discord for this, but apparently, Sindel caught Xavier reading a book. He told me this yesterday. That's what's funny about this. Sindel caught Xavier reading a book that was very clearly inspired by Sindel and Army. And he said that he saw it dog-eared, and it made
yes,
him.
That was her.
And it made him, like, kind of, he's like, and I don't think he's really talked to Xavier since. And I said, oh my god, Xavier was reading that because it was Stanzi. And he was like, what? He didn't know that until yesterday.
He didn't know that Stanzi was the one writing those. Oh.
I'm not on Discord. They can't hear the story. Are you typing, Stanzi? Are you typing?
Yeah.
What's happening?
Yes.
Okay.
Can't type and talk at the same time.
So that was actually really, really funny. I think since this is like a test stream, I'm trying to see how the flow is going to work. Right now, I think that the flow is pretty slow. So I want to try and beef that up. I'm wondering if I should just do RP and then do a live stream where we all read it off. That might actually be a little more,
That actually
would be a little more
yes,
flowy.
that actually is better.
I'm talking about ideas,
Yeah,
and she's
you're
talking in Discord, but I'm not saying it in Discord because my ideas suck. That's what she's doing.
I see.
I have a question. What part of this Pat stories are you at?
Me? I just finished, the end of, I just finished, what are we on, 5? 5.0? Is that what we're on? 5 point whatever?
Yeah.
I just finished 5.0.
Oh, so you've just finished base Shadowbringers then?
Yeah, base Shadowbringers. Actually, no, I have 2 more dungeons to do, but I know what happens at the end of those. I have to do that Innocence dungeon, and I haven't done it yet, because Elion told me it was hard, and now I'm screwed.
Innocence dungeon?
Yeah, hold on. It's the Innocence of the Crown of the Immaculate.
That's it. That's a trial. That's not a dungeon.
Yeah, trial. Whatever. I'm new. I don't know this game anymore.
And that's also part of...
I know. I said I had 2 more dungeons to do.
Yeah.
But I know what happens at the end. So, it's not really a spoiler to me. I know what happens at the end of 5.0.
Because, let's just say those... Basically, I was wondering if you'd gotten to 5.4 yet. And
Oh!
Yeah.
I should do that.
rather important that happens there. Which
Yeah.
I should do
Which I
that.
highly recommend you really get down to finishing.
But I don't want to
'Cause,
do.
yeah, like,
I don't want to. I don't want to do Innocence of the Crown of the Immaculate because Elion said it was hard.
That's a normal trial. It's not hard. If Elion's telling you a normal trial is hard, something is wrong.
Yeah, he's like, well,
hard
that
for
one's gonna
him-
be.
It's
that one's-
hard for him to heal.
That one's
Yeah,
gonna be
it's
pretty
hard for him to
difficult. And I'm like, okay, then
mean-
I'm never going in.
I mean, we could help you at some point. Just ask.
I'll have to ask.
Yeah,
y'all
Roy
can,
does
you can
heal.
carry me in your backpack.
Because, yeah, innocence is not a hard fight.
Carry me in your backpack. But I kind of know what's going on in the future patches. I know that, like, they did some retconning. I know that they, like, you're like a whatever.
It's not really retcon in a sense. It's more of the fact that we have more knowledge about what's really going on,
Is that the
as
Ascian
opposed
stuff?
to just speculation.
Is that the Ascian stuff or is that the Garlean stuff?
Both.
Oh, so here's what I know about the Garlean stuff. There's like a civil war happening,
Yup.
and Sibin told me that the Warrior of Light is... what did he say? He said he was you're an Ascian.
Yes and no. All I will say without really unless you already, if you already know.
I do know.
Do you want? Okay, the Warrior of Light is part of the convocation of 14. We are Azem, the first Warrior of Light. That is what sundered Ascian we are. We are Azem.
Oh, fantastic. Boy, I hate that. I mean, what?
Yeah, the Warrior of Light is Azem.
Okay, so in 5.4, what is important? It's okay, you can spoil me. It actually makes me feel better.
There are giant fucking towers along the entire
There's
world.
Oh
giant towers.
yeah!
There's giant towers all over the world that are causing the final days to happen again.
Oh yeah! Elion got to that part, and I was like, what's going on? Because I can't see them, and he's like, oh no, shit's about to get real. That guy is trying to bring about the next calamity, right?
He's not. No, it's not the calamity. He's literally making the final days again. It's not even a calamity. Remember, well, you haven't seen it, but the thing that wiped out the Ascian thing was what they called the final days. He's trying to make that happen on the source, because so it's not even Fandaniel, which is his name, by the way. He's basically not, it's not even a calamity. He's literally making an event. He's making an event that literally wiped out all life to existence, that basically led to the sundering.
So the revelations. It's the end times. Got it.
Yeah.
I actually want to do something with that, but I don't know how it's going to play out in 5.5, so I have to wait.
So he's trying to remake the world.
No,
No,
he's trying to kill everything.
He's trying to kill.
Just kill
he's
the
trying
world.
to destroy it.
Just destroy it. Not remake it.
Okay.
Just wipe it off the
Yeah.
face of existence.
Yeah, he wants it dead. He wants everybody dead.
No, I'm being. I'm using a polite phrase.
Yeah, but no, that's not realistic.
It's revelations.
You want to
It's the end times.
I mean, that's not wrong. That's like I said. That's why they called it the final days. But in case in case it wasn't obvious, if you have or haven't seen the Endwalker trailer, guess what the final zone is gonna be?
Okay, and then what's the point?
The moon? Is it the moon?
Yup. We go into the moon.
So Final Fantasy
cool.
6, Final
Cool.
6, Final
Cool.
Fantasy 8 shit right there. Is it 6 or is it 4?
That's 4.
4.
The moon is 4.
And you go to the moon in 8 and it's bad.
Well, that's because it's like a mechanical moon. It's not the real moon.
And it's bad. Okay, so that story that you guys are talking about right now is going to be the lead-in to what's going to happen over the overall arc of the Nightblades. I just have to get there. And I'm really worried that 5.5 is just going to make that not happen anymore. Be like,
well,
oh,
I can tell you based on what we've seen in the trailer, granted not knowing much, the towers will not be gone until 6.0.
Okay, that's good. Yay! Okay. So, we can start saying that you're seeing those towers everywhere if you want to.
Yeah, you could.
If you guys want to, or whatever, because we can just say that's happening.
Yeah, based on what we know, it really seems like that they're not going to be gone until 6.0.
Oh, good. That means I can do something with them. I'm actually really excited about that because I thought I was going to have to wait a while to see.
Well, I mean, the thing is as well, like, again, like, it honestly, because, like, I mean, if, you know, you still want to do that same thing, like, where we're basically, quote, 3 months in the past, basically, from current content.
Are we doing that?
When 6.0 launches. I mean, that's entirely up to you.
That's why I asked about 5.4, really.
I think that we could just move that into the timeline of when nobody was seeing each other. So we can be in the present.
Okay, there you go. Then yeah, you will see the towers then.
So, Dave, if you want to bring it up, you can. Are you still going with Dave as an alchemist?
Dave is a fucking mess.
Dave is a mess! That's the best job!
He fights like a paladin without magic, uses bombs and explosives, and brews tea into potions.
And, my friends, all of that is lore appropriate, because this game is a mess.
A lot of lore things that they just leave up to player speculation, so you can kind of do what you want.
That's what I've learned. Like, everything that Sivan said he wanted to do, and I argued with him about, came true in the game. So I've just stopped arguing with him.
And I actually have a jobstone for Paladin.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I had to catch up on the lore.
I mean, there's a little bit more tidbits that you'll learn, like, you know, kind of more direct info, but that's the brief overview with your spoilers of what's really going on.
It sounds kind of cool, though.
Oh no, it's like, and the other thing to note is the Heidelin Zodiark thing is going to end as soon as the 6.0 credits roll.
Really? Oh my god! It's Final Fantasy XI all over again! Okay, you guys don't get that. Yeah, the Heidelin Zodiac shit. In Final Fantasy XI, that exact thing happened in Chains of Promethea.
Yeah, they're basically treating this as our Chains of Promethea, essentially. Like Shadowbringers, or Endwalker is basically our Chains of Promethea, because Yoshida says that Yoshida basically was like, during the first like announcement thing, he was like, "Don't worry, this does not mean I'm quitting Final Fantasy XIV and it's not ending.
We just want to get this arc over with."
And the thing is also to note that this is a kind of funny thing. The only reason why Yoshida actually originally Endwalker, like the whole moon and all that shit, was actually originally planned for 7.0. But with such high regards that Shadowbringers got, Yoshida decided to move the ending of the Heidelin Zodiark stuff up to 6.0 instead.
Yeah, dude, while I have been gone, Final Fantasy XIV has blown the fuck up.
Of course it has.
My god!
Because Shadowbringers literally did everything, like, story-wise that a lot of people have been wanting. The only thing that has been shit story in this entire fucking game so far, in this entire expansion, which I'm glad it's over, and we aren't getting another one, is the fucking Nier raid.
I heard they were doing another one.
Well, I'm meaning like after this expansion, like we're not getting. That's what I'm meaning. Like, no, we're getting a third one because the thing is, the Nier storyline is our Alliance raid story, so we get 3 of them whether we wanted it or not.
I think that's dumb, but I think I want.
Oh no, it is dumb.
It's so dumb. It's
yes,
so
it
dumb.
Is dumb.
Okay. If I
The
need
entire Nier
context,
storyline was an excuse to give 2B butt to everyone.
it's true.
That's it.
I absolutely believe that.
I don't want to say what it is because I don't really want to spoil it, but at the very same time, it's pointless. So at the very same time, I do, but I'm not.
While we're doing this roleplay, if I need lore context, I'll ask you guys because I know nothing, and I'm okay if you spoil it.
Okay, will do.
I'm so lost about this new lore. That's why I'm trying to like do roleplay that doesn't talk about that yet. But you guys told me about the big pillars, so we're good on that. All right, let's start this up again. Stanzi wrinkles her nose.
Well, the shop has been doing so well lately that I've hired 3 employees.
She adjusts her glasses.
And I finally get to use my translating skills properly.
What about you, Army? Army's trash. She's been doing nothing. No, I'm just kidding.
I see you've been studying a gunblade.
I gotta type now, guys, so I'm not gonna be talking. I'm still trying to figure out how to do this and make it interesting. The problem is when we get everybody in Discord, we just go off on tangent. So I gotta figure out what to do about that. That's okay, though. It's interesting. We're talking about lore.
Yeah, so Discord might not be the best idea.
Oh no, it's the only way I'm gonna make this work, but I will have other ideas.
What?
Oh, I was saying that when we're all together in a chat room, we all get along so well that it just turns into a bunch of nonsense. Because we're just like, oh, let's talk about this.
It's bound to happen. You also just have to get back into the swing of things of also, you know, RPing at the very same time while chatting with friends because you haven't done it in so long.
I haven't done that in so long that I'm just like, what do?
Well, that's what I'm saying. You just have to get back in the swing of doing it again.
Yeah, because we used to be on Discord just chatting and RPing all the time.
Oh yeah, I used to be able to do that like a champ, but I'm struggling today.
Like I said, you haven't done it in almost 2 years, technically. Because you basically quit around the launch of Shadowbringers. And have come back near the very end of Shadowbringers.
Yeah, the one expansion everybody loved, and I was not here for it.
I'm here now. And you gotta see the ending of the thing that you basically have way more experience than me and Dave do. Because you finally get to see how because you've been there since 1.0.
1.0! I finally get some 1.0 closure, guys!
Finally happening.
I'm just like very excited about that. You don't even know. Finally! Army nods at Kalani and gives her a slight smile. Ah, yeah. I decided to train as something a little more useful. After Tasha's disappearance, I knew I couldn't be so weak anymore. I don't know if you noticed, but my name is not Army Muramasa anymore.
I noticed you changed it back to what it was before.
I said I only just noticed now.
No, I noticed it as soon as I walked in. I'm like, oh, you're divorced now.
Kinda, yeah. See, Tosh wasn't gonna come back.
Yep.
So we came up with this thing where like he would fuck off somewhere, and I would change, like he would disappear because of what happened. You guys remember what happened with Tosh way back in the day? Oh, the darkness.
He fucking stabbed me.
Yeah. Wait.
Me and sorry threw eggs at his face.
Everybody, raise your hands if you've been personally stabbed by Tosh. I'm raising my hand. I think 3 out of 4 of us got stabbed by Tosh. I did, Dave did, and Sandy did.
Well, mine wasn't within one of the Roll20 fights. Went from like full HP to.
Yeah, stabbed and thrown through a wall.
I went from full HP to 9 HP.
I remember that.
I think I remember that too.
Oh no, I'm having flashbacks.
And then I remember from that exact same fight, every samurai rolled a 1 and fell off to get.
That was amazing. I remember that.
Yeah, he just flopped off their ship.
Raise your hand if you've ever felt personally victimized by Tosh.
That's all of you except me.
Oh yeah, he stabbed Xavier. He stabbed her character Jalakai. He stabbed like so many people.
I'm sure like everybody apart from me.
Yeah. Kalani managed to avoid it.
Because you're to the face planting the floor. And you've been stabbed by something else at that point as well.
What happened to him? Not sure. One day he was gone, and then he just stayed gone. Anyway, so, we came up with this plan that the darkness was coming back, and, he would just fuck off somewhere, because he didn't want to stab me again. Then, like, we had this, it was an idea for years at this point, because, you know, he wasn't coming back. He said he wasn't planning on coming back. It was fine. So I changed Army's name when I tried to do Shadowbringers the first time. 3 weeks ago, when I just started roleplaying again, I get a message from Tosh on Discord going, "Hey, I heard that you guys are roleplaying again. I want to get in on that." I was like, "You motherfucker!"
Well, I mean, it's probably like, you know, like you and Elliot and all that, you kind of just decided to take an expansions break to kind of just do other things and recuperate your mind and all that type of shit.
That's true. And I feel like
I feel that's probably Tosh was kind of doing the same thing.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that's what a lot of people were doing, and then like if one person jumps in, everybody's like, "Well, I want to jump in too."
Yep. Which again, I don't blame you, because I mean, you know, you played 14 and RP'd almost consistently for 8 fucking years. So
yeah, since 2010, since I did 1.0.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, you pretty much did almost 8 years. Kind of could understand taking a whole expansion off.
Needed a mental health expansion break. Dave clutches his chest. Still got the scars from when I last saw him. I just had a bite of a pickle. That's what you're hearing. I will cut off my mic for a hot minute. Stanzi looks down at her lap.
I think a lot of us do. Kalani, which I still need to kick his arse for doing that.
Laptop shut down again. I'm being very quiet and I shouldn't be because but because my laptop keeps shutting down on me. No. I looked in. So How long has he been missing? Army looks away awkwardly. We always talked about how it was possible he'd, revert. And when he disappeared, I was worried he went after everyone. But when I looked into it, you guys were safe. So I went looking for him instead. What do I say for the years? Like, because it's technically been 3 years, like, real time. It's like a vaguely years.
Say kind of around about a year. You could say like that from now. It's been about a year in game time, I guess, if you want.
I'll just go with a vague years. Who knows?
Well, again, like you said, the problem is 14's timeline is a
I
mess.
know. I can't be firm in a timeline.
You could just do while.
A while's good. Yes, we'll go with a while. But I really mean fucking years. A while. No luck, I take it.
You went looking for the man who tried to kill you. Alone?
I mean, she was married to him. Yeah. I didn't want to burden anyone else with it, she sighs and looks at Dave. None, I never found him, so I settled in Ishgard and started training.
But I wonder, what do you even know what that is?
In case, do you know what the firmament actually is?
Is that the housing development area?
Yes,
Yes,
it was a crafting and gathering thing.
Didn't you get a? Isn't that your title there?
Yes.
Yes.
You like get awesome or something?
Because no,
I got this code off top 12.
He got top 12, which
Did he really?
by the way required him to legitly be up for almost 20 hours every day for an entire week.
10 days.
Wow! Look at
Fucking
you!
Kill me.
What rank did you get?
I think it was like second or third.
Jeez, dude!
I am glad I did it on like the first time.
Yeah, because
because afterwards it was hell.
Yeah, because basically, and here's the thing, it was so their original idea was that title that Dave currently has was only going to be for, like, they were going to give a new title for each, like, section, because basically what they did in the odd-numbered patches is, in each patch, like, not even the odd-numbered patches, after point 1, in point 2, point 3, and point 4, they added, like, basically we expanded on the firmament, which is the housing development in Ishgard, and their original idea was to actually give different titles for each patch. Players backlash from that. Yoshida changed his mind.
Oh my god, they should have done that.
Was like, okay, yeah.
There's actually a bunch of regular quests in the firmament if you want
to
do this.
I would recommend doing those because they do give you a lot of lore tidbits about the firmament itself and some even more Ishgard lore, so it's nice to do.
Yes. I've always wanted a house in Ishgard because I like snow and dreariness. So I'm very excited it's finally happening.
Yep.
Go explore the area if you want to see how it is.
You can actually, like, it's an actual zone. Like, you can go to it and, like, explore it, and you can see where all, like, the plots are going to be, and the apartment building is, and all that type of stuff.
The original?
What?
What's up?
Sandy. Sandy, talk in Discord. You cut off is the thing.
Oh. Well, no. I remember when we were all playing initially, the initial 2010, we all went on a tromp to find Ishgard.
We found it. It was...
No, we found it. I remember we did. And somebody took pictures, if I remember correctly. And it was beautiful.
I still have them, but it was not snowy back then. Back then, it was very green.
Yeah, it was green like almost everywhere else in the game.
Yeah, it was very green. It was not snowy back then at all.
The actual architecture of Ishgard has never really changed.
The city itself? Not really. We could only see it from the outside. We could only see it from the outside because 1.0 was absolute ass, but... Anybody who says that's a good game is lying.
I don't think I've seen people say like that there's ideas of it that were good, but the problem was the executions.
Oh yeah. It was bad.
Like there was a lot of ideas that I had that had unique and really good concepts, but how
it took you so long to do anything.
You gotta love how in crafting, when you needed to make a level 3 belt, you needed to be a level 30 blacksmith so you could make the buckle. That was amazing. We all loved that. Good job, Final Fantasy.
Oh, and in case you're wondering, by the way, one of the 6.0 features, belts are gone.
Will we not see them anymore? Because I would be for that.
Well, you can't see them anyway on your gear.
Like, on the
gear slot, the gear slot is gone. They're removing belts from the game.
Well,
basically.
I mean, they were superfluous. In Final Fantasy 1.0, you could see them.
In 1.0, you could see them on your gear, but when 14 rolled around, when it became A Realm Reborn, almost all the newer gear sets just have belts on them.
And I hate those things.
So
So many of them I want to like not have belts on.
So you're probably wondering, well, what are they doing with the belt slots? Well, guess what? We're getting 10 main hand slots and 10 ring slots.
Oh my god. That sounds like a nightmare.
What?
I'll be like, okay, I have to farm for these rings.
No, like,
what the fuck are they doing?
Why would you want to? Why would you farm for rings? My inventory is always crying because my ring slot is always full.
My ring slot is always full, yeah.
That will be a problem unless you hoard rings.
I'm kind of a ring hoarder. Maybe I should get rid of some of them.
I need to get rid of half of my frickin' stuff.
The problem is that I'm back in the game. I don't know why I kept them in the first place, so now I'm worried everything's important.
Well, you have to remember one of the big things now in the game is you can get every single piece of gear roughly by yourself almost, because you can unsync dungeons now. You can go into like a level 50 or 60 dungeon and solo it from start to finish. And then the Shadowbringers dungeons, if you want gear from there, you have a system called the trust system.
I love the trust system, dude. Single-handedly made this game tolerable.
It's nice your first playthrough of dungeons, not to deal with people.
Exactly. Like, you can learn the mechanics on your own, and I'm new to tanking, so I could figure out how to tank without anybody yelling at me.
Tanking wrong, or hey, let me go pull these ads.
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
I've still had Alpha would fail me. I was low on HP, he was low on HP because he kept walking into AoEs. He healed himself, let me die.
Yeah, I had that happen to me before too. Anyway, moving back to...
I'm typing. Can you tell I got quiet because I was typing? See, I'm not good at this anymore. So you settled in the firmament then? Army nods. Once it was finished anyway, but even then I'm not home a lot. I just keep trying to move forward so I don't think about it. For context, I never think I'm going to be able to get a house in Ishgard. That's going to be a bloodbath. But at least I could say armies from there.
I mean, you can get an apartment at the very least.
Which is what I'm gonna, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. I have one in Kugane, but I never go to Kugane, so.
You can get an apartment there.
That's probably what I'm gonna end up doing. But a house? No.
Well, especially if you, like, how much gil do you have right now?
22 million.
Well, you have enough for a small.
That's really all I want.
Good luck getting one, and based on what they said, it seems they aren't going to be doing the lottery system like they, the way they did, because the way the current, like, housing system works, by the way, so if your house got, like, you know, you lose your house, and the plot becomes available...
Be frank, you're not going to be able to get one. What's going to happen is people who have houses in the Goblet are going to move their houses over and.
Well, yeah, so I'll explain that. Basically,
It's
the way
it's true.
It's a lottery system where you basically have to sit there for 18 hours spamming the house to purchase it, and then once you purchase it, you can then relocate for free, because relocating does not affect that timer.
That's how Elion ended up getting a medium in Mist. Everybody was relocating to Kugane, and he was like, well, I'm just going to steal this then.
Yeah, let's go on there.
Moving on.
I just know I'm never going to get one, so just glad that I can say she lives there.
And again, you never know. I mean, if you really are dedicated to getting a house there, one might free up, and all you can do is try.
But I got a while, so I got to get money. I got to start fishing again. Somebody tell me what all the good fish are.
Well, you say that. I mean, we could do the maps again, because there are adding new stuff to the maps for Shadowbringers.
I forgot about maps. I forgot about maps. Let's do maps.
Yeah, we could start doing maps, like weekly map days again.
And also, by lower levels, I mean the Foundation, because they are actually repairing Foundation.
Maps actually were pretty fun.
And one of the things they're adding, if you didn't see on the patch notes, I can link it. This is the new outfit that you can get from maps. Let me scroll down and grab it. And I'll just stick it in this channel. Stick it in the RP channel, or stick it in the pictures channel.
Were you gonna say stick it in the ERP channel?
Really?
That's what it sounded like you were gonna say.
The ERP channel. That's the special channel. It's invite only.
It keeps barring that. Keeps barring that out of it.
Let me see if it's on the... I'll just stick it in the picture channel. This is one of the... This is the new crafting outfit that is being added from maps.
What channel do I need to look?
Pictures and chat channel. That is the new outfit that's getting added from maps. We're getting the recipe and the mats to craft that.
Oh my god, that dress is so cute!
I knew you were gonna say that. Yeah, that's getting added in 0.5.
I need that dress.
Good old nice 1920s dress.
So, more backstory here. Army was living in Kugane with her.
It's actually changing. If you and me went to the Foundation right now, we would see different things in the area. And doing the quests.
Yeah, by doing the quests, you actually see the Foundation get repaired, which is really nice.
That's cool. That's cool.
Yeah, like, again, like, I mean, they did it, like, and well, I mean, if you haven't seen the Endwalker trailer, you know what city we're repairing next, which Yoshida joked about twice, but it seems like he's more and more or less joking now.
What city? Alamigo?
Garlemald.
Garlemald would be freaking awesome.
Well, we're going to Garlemald, but it's destroyed and completely void.
We're gonna rebuild it.
But that's what we're saying. Like, we're gonna rebuild it, but it sounded like at first Yoshida was joking, but the more and more he jokes about it, the less and less it starts to sound like he's joking.
Okay, so backstory. They're asking
Because
about...
he knows that players really liked rebuilding Ishgard. So I have a feeling that they're like, well, let's do it with Garlemald. We blew it up. Well, you guys can repair it, right?
They're asking about a character named Toshiden Muramasa, who is Army's ex.
Which honestly, I think that would be
husband
really
at
cool
this
to
point?
see it repaired and shit. To see it like completely destroyed and then see it be repaired.
Which I think is Army's ex-husband. I could say that. He disappeared about 3 years back because the player quit the game. So Army's basically just single at this point. He hasn't seen him in 3 years. She's got all kinds of daddy. Did you hear me? All kinds of like boyfriend drama because she has just reacquainted with her ex-boyfriend from before Tosh, who she was head over heels for. But they did not. Their relationship was pretty messy. And their breakup was messy. And she actually just met him again. And it's just all kinds of drama. But Army and Tosh were together for like 2-3 years real time. And so... But he's disappeared somewhere. Who knows where he is at the moment. His player wants to come back. So there you go. Backstory. Alright, we're moving on back over here. Okay, so where did we stop? Okay. Figures. It's really the only place you could get a house in Ishgard at this time. Stanzi snorts softly. Stanzi, you gotta snort.
Good luck with that.
She mutters under her breath. The lower levels are still being repaired and the upper levels are far too snobby and expensive. Army nods. I like being around normal, everyday people, so it doesn't bother me that the lower levels need repaired. Unfortunately, I'm not too great with a hammer. Dave, have you heard from any others? No. Army shakes her head. No. Stanzi and Sindel are the first people I've seen from that time. In a long while. Is a long while? God damn it. In a long while.
Lenny, Dave and I still have our house in Hingase, though, with kids, so we had to upgrade.
Stanzi crosses her arms over her chest and leans back against the chair.
And you only came back to see me because I was in danger!
You little bitch.
She's not wrong. And yes, she is right there on that salt lick.
I'm half tempted to have, like, Galati basically say something like, "Cat bite your tail or something? What's going on?"
She totally should. Be in character. Do it. When I'm on Loki, all I do is snark at people, so...
Do it! Seriously.
Danger for what? Boredom? Army looks over to Stanzi with guilt in her eyes. I know, but it's a long story and it's not a very fun one. I think I'm gonna have Stanzi explain what she knows. Is that okay, Stanzi? I'm not in Discord.
Yep, that's fine.
Okay. I'm saying stuff on stream that I'm not saying in Discord for a reason. So we have a plot line for Stanzi. They're about to find out once Stanzi actually introduces it, where somebody is coming after her, and we don't know who. So Army came back to protect her. But Stanzi's mad because Army hasn't actually talked to Stanzi in like 3 years. So well, she has, but it's mostly just letters. Army's kind of been doing her own thing, but everybody has, honestly.
She gets a letter once a month.
They're about to find out. That's why I'm not saying this in the Discord chat, because I want it to come organically from RP. But you guys get to know. Dave pulls out a bottle of whiskey from his jacket and reclines into his seat. I've got time.
Kalani, what's up with you there, Stancy? Can't bite your tail, eat too much salt while we're not talking?
Oh, is Kalani Cockney now?
What?
I feel like he knows what it is.
No,
No,
I
that
know,
would
but
be-
no.
Hey, you eat too much salt while we were not talking?
No.
Stanzi shakes her
Tail?
head. Stanzi shakes her head.
A lot of my translating work comes from Sindel. You all know how he is?
She purses her lips.
When this is over, you and I are talking.
I just want to be like, they don't know how he is. But I don't know, Icely, if Dave and Kalani knew him.
No.
So I can't say
No.
that.
Yeah.
Out of character, but not in character. I think at best I've seen him in a meeting. I've been at a IC meeting. He was present. That's about it.
Yes, that is true. I actually have pictures from that event. You were there and he was there, but you did not talk.
Kalani, me?
Stanzi shakes her head.
Army and I. Kalani.
Not on Discord. Army's not going to answer that question.
Kalani. And who is Sindel?
I'm not saying this on Discord. Army's not going to answer that question. So Stanzi's going to have to. Sindel, everybody, is the ex-boyfriend. She's still kind of awkward about him. I don't want to say too much. Because, you know, I like people to find out organically, but there's a lot of backstory, so. Army pointedly looks down at the floor. I am checking some. I'm trying to learn how to do 3 things at once, and it is actually very difficult. Tansy closes her eyes and clicks her tongue.
Sindel is an old associate of ours. He enjoys treasure hunting and finds interesting things which he brings to me.
Do you think that this has to do with Sindel? Tansy has missed a step in talking about how she is getting chased by mercenaries, but hopefully that'll come up soon.
She'll get to it.
Read your part!
His last find was quite unique.
I guess I'll have to ask him about what he's found over the last few months, if you think it's him. Well, how else are Dave and them gonna know? Tansy huffs out a breath.
I not think it is, but I really have no idea why I'm being threatened by random thugs.
Army looks over to Dave and Kalani. Ah, maybe it's a good thing. Oh my god, that was awful. Maybe a food thing. Maybe it's a food thing. Maybe it's a good thing that you two are here. I have a favor?
Tempted to say does the favour involve food?
Depends on what that favor is. Since you two come around, I was wondering if you'd stop to check on Stanley sometimes? I can't be around all the time, so... And I don't want anything to happen to her because I'm not here.
I don't need a babysitter.
Yes, you do, bitch. Sit down. She totally does. She does not have any powers, Icily. She's just an apothecary. She can do cure 1. Tansy glares at Army.
Nope.
Army looks over sympathetically, but she knows Stanzy does probably need a babysitter.
Nothing has happened since that night.
Dave smirks. I think the going rate for a babysitter is about 200 gil an hour, but I can probably drop that to about 5 with a friend discount.
Kalani. Adventuring. Wish I could get back to doing that again, but working 2 jobs has not left me with a ton of time to myself. I could try to make time for that, but Dave probably has more time than I do for that kind of thing.
Army smiles. I'll pay whatever you want, as long as it's not, 800,000 gil or something. She laughs. Stanzy stares down at her feet, face set in mutinous lines. I just want to say that now Stanzy knows how Army felt all the time. Because back then, Army wasn't very good at much, so everybody just protected her all the time. But I think she got stabbed like 5 times. Maybe I'll do a stream about everything that happened back then and talk about that. So I can just have people go watch that instead of me constantly trying to explain everything that happened.
Oh, that would be interesting.
What exactly is going on anyway? You mentioned being threatened by thugs. Oh, Gigi! I'd only remember the first part, which is Z-I-J-I. So... I am taking suggestions on how to make this more interesting. I think all of the typing isn't helping. Maybe I will have it so I will talk while everybody's typing and then just read it out in shifts. Or I could read it out later, but I don't think that would be any fun because you wouldn't see any of the people talking. I'll have to figure it out. This is a challenge, and I like a challenge. And I don't expect me to get popular off of this. I think nobody will watch it. But I'm gonna do it because I like it. So, meh. Army scratches her nose. Stanzi translates things. She translated something someone wants, and now she's in trouble because she's one of the only people with the translation. Stanzi shrugs.
Hell's if I know.
She throws up her hands.
I was simply giving Sindel the translation I'd finished for him, and then we, Army Sindel, myself, and an associate of Sindel's, went for a walk when a thug came upon us and got fought off by them.
Yeah, that did happen. Again, probably one of the RPs I'm going to need to read off.
I thought I gave it to you.
Oh, no, I'm just talking about streaming. Well, street slugs aren't the type to go after someone for a written word. They likely can't even read, so any idea who would want it? What's it about?
Kilani. So you got a stalker then?
I wish we knew what translation they wanted. It would be a lot easier. Nancy rolls her lips in.
Let's see.
I think what we're gonna have to do is get Sindel to do an RP with Stanzi and anybody else who wants to join about his procurements I'll obviously be there too, because of course. So I'll have to get a hold of him. If I can. He's elusive. I'll definitely try to do a whole backstory RP session. Right now, I just consider this a test. It's a test to see how it goes. It's a test to see what I need to do to make it more interesting. This is just one giant test.
Stanzi, I've built my reputation on my discretion.
I can tell. Telling a story that I'm gonna have to get you guys an invite to the IC link shell.
You can invite us whenever. We've got link shell room.
It's gonna be a crossover link shell, is that fine?
Yeah, doesn't matter. I've got CL.
Okay. I don't have invite privileges, but I'm gonna yell at the person who does. This is what happens when you become a payon. You just don't have any. You can't do anything.
It's probably the best to be a cross-world link shell because give it a few months and we'll have data center travel.
Well, yeah. Well, we don't. Well, the cross-world. Well, we don't know if the cross-world link shells will even work in data center travel. I mean, I can't imagine why it wouldn't, but knowing 14, it probably won't.
Okay, where are we?
Oh, good question.
Voice-wise, I'm pretty sure it's after.
It's after Kalani, right? So Stanzi?
Yeah.
I did have built my reputation on my discussion.
There we go. Have these thugs appeared more than once?
Giving translations, depending on the script, can be good or bad, so that would not be wise to give that kind of thing to them. More so if something they would fight you in an open theater row to obtain from you. No, I've not seen hide nor hair of anyone like that since.
How many were there? Oh, wait, sorry. Army nods to Kalani. Dave, how many were there? Well, Army, whatever it is, they're willing to try and get to her in public, so it must be pretty important? Army looks over at Dave. There was one. And I'm glad to hear nothing else has happened to you, Stanzi. Because I was out of town. Mwahaha. Mwahaha.
Clearly, totally not you from an alternate dimension.
I am not implying that Army is evil. I was literally out of town, so I couldn't plan anything. Everybody. Is this gonna work or what? Stanzi smiles.
As am I.
Do you recall what this one thug looked like?
Big?
He had armor on, but he was a Hrothgar from what I could tell. I'm gonna sneak out. Get me sleepy. Shh, don't tell them. Ooh. There's some gumballs here, but I don't think that'll be awfully annoying to listen to, wouldn't it? Okay. Hi, kitties. How are my kitties? Oh, see info. The script.
Never said what it was.
I know what it is. It's what I'm about to give you.
Hey,
But you don't know what it is the thing. So
no.
it's from the east, but you don't know what it is. So you're gonna have to come up with like a few different things that it could be. No, you don't know what it is. You don't know what they're after. So what you would do is you'd be like, here are all of the things that I've been working on. Pick one. Yeah. I'm eating jelly beans. I'm very hungry. For those wondering, I'm not the head of the story that's coming up. I'm the assistant. So right now my job is just to make sure that everybody gets interested in the story and bring everybody together. So when it does start, it all makes sense and not everybody's just running in going, I don't know why we're here. I feel like I got the harder job, but you know, whatever. I like doing it. Oh no! Am I losing my internet? I might be losing my internet, guys. It doesn't really seem like it's going well. Oh no, I'm so mad! We can't keep that log! gonna have to shut that off. How do I do that? I might get disconnected. If I just get disconnected, I'm sorry. But I feel like the test was good. I'm not gonna restart it. I feel like the test was a good thing of what I needed to do. So that's good. I'll probably just cut it off here just in case my internet keeps being... Oh, I do have a log!
What? Oh yeah, you have
The stream!
Oh God, you streamed it, thank God!
So, I will set up a stream where I talk about everything that happened in the past. I'll probably be playing Final Fantasy XIV when I do that, because I have a character that I play on stream. I don't actually play Army on stream because she's kind of capped, so... maybe when I get into the new patch notes and stuff, I'll start doing that, but, that's it. Okay, I'm gonna cut it off here, just in case, because it seems like my internet is going to shit.